Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. Welcome to EDM 701, Educational Leadership for International Context. Now I will be doing a chapter 9 preview on school effectiveness. So this chapter are mostly related to mostly all of the chapters that we learned in our previous topics. So it will help you understand more about how to achieve school effectiveness. Now, before that, you need to understand an open social systems model, which provides a guiding framework for considering the multidimensional concept of social effectiveness. Now, to maximize the school effectiveness, the internal system of teaching and learning, school structure, school culture, and climate, power and politics, and motivation must work harmoniously to produce desired performance outcomes. Therefore, students really need to understood all of the items mentioned and for you to relate to school effectiveness. And also in this particular chapter on the, in textbook, there are many school effectiveness cases, and one of it is that they highlighted about during the past 3 decades, calls for higher levels of school effectiveness, especially in terms of school achievements, have intensified, and the national legislation acts No Child Left Behind and Race to Top have emphasized school improvement and accountability. Next, in this chapter 2, it is highlighted that student engagement, student learning strategies, positive school climate, supportive social and parental influences, as well as peer support for high academic performance are keys to academic achievement. And teachers are the most direct and powerful force in student learning. Next, the main key point in this chapter 2 is about effective school leaders. So effective school leaders cooperate with their teachers to create school cultures and classroom climates conducive to learning. It is important to see mistakes have been done by the students, which should be seen as opportunities for the students to learn, relearn, and explore without the fear of failure. In general, effective organizations have higher quality outputs and adapt more effectively to environmental and internal problems than less effective ones. Now, the last thing that is highlighted in this chapter is about school leaders, which are, of course, principals. And principals are also an important force for improving schools in general and academic achievement in particular, by their influence for the most part is indirect and mediated through the school context and the faculty. Hence, principals improve school effectiveness by working with teachers to enlarge instructional capacity and to develop a school culture that nurtures academic success. A student can always start with the defining school as a social system and the overall open system models, and you can also refer to the textbook, and you can always highlight the framework that has been illustrated in the textbook. And that is the end of chapter 9 preview, school effectiveness. I hope that helped. Thanks for listening.